And we're back. Oh, time for more annoying wind. Oh no, it's this guy. It's the guy. Yeah, so I recognize this level design. This is like 4.2 or 4.3 or something from the original game. And the difference, apparently, between these two levels is that this version has a dude who might throw spines up at any time and fuck up my landing. Although, I have to admit, so far he hasn't fucked up any landings. So far it's just been me. But still, like, it seems a little like Dirty Pool. Dirty Pool on the part of both Locket2 and the level designer. Okay, this needs to be a running jump in order to make it to the next one. Yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Look at that asshole. He's just an asshole. Just an asshole would be a much... Oh, that was lucky. Just an asshole would be a much more interesting character design than what we got. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So yeah, this feels like I'm just rolling the dice. And, whoa, I just jumped right through that Koopa. So that's, interesting. Cool. Yeah, like, levels that are this hard, and this goes for, like, games like Super Meat Boy, and games like Devil Daggers, levels that are like, or like any Kaizo, any Kaizo level design. My argument is that it's a hidden form of gambling because so much of, like, yes, strictly speaking, all your inputs are like, the game is controlled strictly by your input, so it must be at some level skill-based. But the outcome is also highly randomized in terms of, like, in practical terms, you just don't have the consistency of control to get an outcome commensurate with your skill level every time. So there's a lot of variety in the outcome. People love variety in the outcome. People love fucking gambling. And this is a way to get gambling in your game design while making people feel like it is like as hardcore a skill challenge as possible. And so, like, you are getting the dopamine rush that people get from gambling, and you're sneaking it in there to give to the players who only want the most skill-oriented games possible. And that's not really, I don't know if that's really a qualitative thing to say about these games. Or even the players. Like, I am basically saying that the game designers are fooling you. I don't know if they're fooling you on purpose. Like, they might be fooling themselves, too. For all I know. But I would... I don't know, they might be happier if they learned how to, you know, if they learned what they actually wanted. And I forget how the rest of this level goes, but it cannot be good for me. Jesus, okay. I'll just walk off the left edge. I guess I've run out of stuff to say, or else I would be saying it. Like, I could talk about the Tony Hawk series again. I could talk about how Tony Hawk 1, you collect tapes. And, you know, the whole series you collect tapes. But in Tony Hawk 1, like, every goal gives you a tape. And that's just thematic. That's just like how in Mario 64, every goal gives you a star. But how much cooler is it that in in Tony Hawk 1 you get tapes for every goal, and tapes are like thematically like part of skate culture is you make skate tapes to show off your skills, and then people distribute the tapes or sell them or whatever. And so you might have a tape collection of all your favorite skaters, and you might sit and watch them, and it's kind of analogous to, I mean, if you've played the Tony Hawk games, you've probably seen the skate videos that we're talking about, like 30-second clips of people showing off their skills, except on the tapes it's longer. And for all I know, I wouldn't be surprised if in the original game design, the tapes you unlocked actually mapped to the tapes you collected in the game. But for whatever reason, they didn't do that. And for whatever reason, in Tony Hawk 2 and preceding, they changed it to just being like, it's just goals now. They're goals. And when I say you collect tapes in every game, there's the secret tape. And you still collect the secret tape until like Tony Hawk's 2 and 3. The secret tape is like a specific kind of goal. But in Tony Hawk 1, it was just one of a bunch of tapes that you got each level. And my argument, my thesis, is that it's cooler to have a physical item than to just have an ephemeral accomplishment, even if that physical item is virtual. Hang on, I guess I need to concentrate for this. Is that it? That's it. All I needed to do was talk about Tony Hawk instead of Mario, and I succeed suddenly. I'll see you tomorrow.